Oh. Hello there! I almost didn't see you there. I'm Detective Kristen with the Houston Public Library, and I'm on the hunt for some truly unique fingerprints for today's STEM video. Did you know that no two people in the world have the same fingerprints? They're more unique than your DNA. Also, no matter how old you get, your fingerprints will always be the same. You there! Freeze! Let's see those hands. Oh, those are some nice fingerprints. Let's take a closer look. Here are the supplies we will need for today's activity. A few sheets of paper, some balloons, an ink pad, a graphite pencil, transparent tape, and a magnifying glass if you have one. Begin by using your pencil to lay down some graphite onto the paper. So you can just make a little square and then go over it in a couple different directions. You may need to add multiple layers so that your pencil marks are nice and dark and you've got a lot of graphite there to work with. And once you have enough graphite on your paper, rub your finger into the graphite. You don't need to press hard, but make sure your fingertip is good and covered. Now we are going to capture your fingerprint. You may need to ask an adult to help with the tape. Gently place your finger on the sticky side of the tape. Don't press down too hard or we won't get a good impression. Gently pull the tape away from your finger and place the sticky side down on a clean piece of paper. You can repeat this process for each fingertip. For the second half of our experiment, we are going to examine our fingertips and what makes them each unique. But for this, we need to get a closer view. Grab your balloons and ink pad and start by giving your balloons a good stretch. Now, using your ink pad, gently press your finger into the ink and then place it flat on the balloon. The surface of the balloon is much smoother than the tape, so be careful not to smudge it. And then let your fingerprint dry. Now we're going to blow up the balloon and tie it off. Don't blow it up too big or it'll get distorted. Let's inspect. Did you know that there are several different patterns you can find in fingerprints? Loops begin on one side of the finger, curve around or upward, and exit the other side. Whorls form a circular or spiral pattern, much like a maze. Arches slope up and down, like very narrow mountains. Some people even have double arches. Fingerprints are unique to each person. Even identical twins will have different fingerprints. That's why only you can unlock your phone with your fingerprint. Gasp! What kind of patterns do you see in your fingerprints? The prints we made today are called visible prints. But did you know that we leave fingerprints on almost every surface we touch? These are called latent prints, and they are made when sweat, oil, or another liquid on our fingers transfers to an object or surface. You can't often see them with the naked eye, so scientists use lasers or a dark powder to make them visible. This is the same technology used to unlock cell phones. A light source and scanner inside the phone work together to capture an image of an individual fingerprint. And because no one else in the world has the same fingerprints as you, the phone only unlocks when it recognizes a match. Did you enjoy today's STEM video? To see more, head over to the Houston Public Library's YouTube channel. You can find past STEM projects as well as story times, crafts, gaming, and more. We'll see you next time!